So this is going to be a new series on the practice of Tulpamancy. So let me just start off with a couple of things. Okay, so the angle that I'm going to take with Tulpamancy will both be psychological and a magical standpoint, but I'm probably going to space those out and make different videos on each of those aspects. So by Tulpamancy, what I'm referring to is the practice of, if you look at it from a psychological model, creating another essentially another running program in your consciousness and magically within your energy field, and your personal energy, and whatever terms you want to put around that, um, which is, and by consciousness I mean a collection of thoughts, ideas, perceptions, beliefs, and everything that makes ourselves in a way. So basically, sectioning off a part of your consciousness to act independent from your own, so it essentially acts as if there are two consciousnesses within your consciousness. Now, magically speaking, this could be Tulpamancy can be interpreted as being able to create another effectively living entity from your own energy, by taking some of your energy and feeding it into a separate idea, therefore giving it thoughts, specific tasks, possibly its own personality and its own drives, wills and feelings and things. So let me start off with a couple of things. Okay, given my psychological background, a lot of the research that I've done into Tulpamancy, which I have been doing actually since last October, and it's now August. Uh, a lot of people, like people that mainly don't understand it, and people that I think that the whole headmates kind of thing gets a really bad rap, given the fact that there's what used to be known as multiple personality disorder, but is now termed dissociative identity disorder. And let me take another step back here. Yeah, this entire thing's going to be complicated, so just bear with me and drop any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, issues down below, or email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com. So, in a mainstream society, the idea of having more than one personality, let's say, within one mind is seen as a maladaptive thing. That's why, like, look at the movie Split, right, where there's multiple personalities, or they even have there's plenty of like criminals that or people with severe mental issues, or they go through trauma and things like that, where part of their consciousness kind of fractures off and develops its own personality, complete with different mannerisms, different voice, different different thoughts, and things of that nature. The idea behind all of this, and whether or not it is positive or negative from a psychological standpoint, comes from the idea that, and this is the main thing that psychologists work with, if something impairs normal functioning in everyday life or prevents you from doing things that you should otherwise be capable of, then it is a disorder, it is a negative thing, and it needs to be dealt with. However, literally anything that anybody does, if it adds to your life and it improves the way that you deal with things in life, then you can't really call that a negative thing. Yeah, somebody might do something that's different than you, but is it really that bad? You might find it different or weird or whatever. But honestly, unless it impairs functioning, in terms of like work, social life, things like that, then it's a bad thing. If it improves it, then it is a good thing. Now, I've read a lot of articles, and there's plenty of videos um, on the subject, although a lot of them have been pulled down. It's not exactly as popular as other kinds of things, but yeah, there's even been plenty of papers that have been published on the Tulpamancy phenomenon, um, where where was I going with this? Where it actually improves functioning for people. Now, a lot of people get the idea of creating a tulpa from from their own experiences and from what they read, and it gives them an idea. And there has been a lot of people that have reported that their experience with tulpamancy has improved their it has actually improved mental illness, things like depression. It has improved social functioning for people with Asperger's or other disorders, and it has actually helped other people to solve just everyday problems. So I can't really see it as a bad thing if done properly. Now, if like tulpamancy can be used to solve feelings of loneliness, for example. But if you create a tulpa and that's the only one that you interact with, you still have social issues, and you are not doing it in the right way. So the point is that if you're going to engage in tulpamancy, you have to do it in a healthy manner. What is healthy might be different for everybody, but there are plenty of guidelines, you know, for that. So if you're interested in creating a tulpa, there's really no one set way to do it. There's plenty of different ways to do it, and I'm going to be getting into various methods that I've read about in terms of how to go about doing that. And I'll probably just build a little bit of a framework around what I've learned to give people kind of an idea on how to embark on tulpamancy if they wish to do so. So this video is about 7 minutes so far. I guess I'm going to leave this as the introduction to the tulpamancy series that I'm going to make. It's going to be its own playlist. So let me know what you guys think, and even if you're interested in this thing, in this phenomena, in this practice, and you want to know more, give me some comments, give me some suggestions about what videos I can make, and feel free to ask questions. And you can also email me. You can find my email in the description. And yeah, so my channel is not just on tulpamancy for anybody that has found this. I explore a lot of things that are spiritual, psychological, and magical. You can check out any of my other playlists for how to work with magic, how to work with the Simon Necronomicon. My theories on how magic works and what makes it work is another playlist that you can check out. And you guys can also check out my books. If you're interested in the Necronomicon Gatewalking, I have the guide to the Spheres and Beyond. It's actually in the bookshelf over there. That is available on barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com. If you are interested in the psychology of magic and how psychology and magic interplay in ritual to create changes energetically and in your life, then you can also check out my book, Magical Theater, Magic with a K, Magical Theater, which is also on amazon.com and barnesandnoble.com. So let me know what you guys think, and good hunting.